Just have to see how that goes, I suppose. You can't even see you there. It's a wild Charlie on camera, but he's not actually on camera. He's looking a bit like Yoda. Do you want to come say hello to the people? Hi there guys, and welcome once again to another My Geek Box unboxing video. So yeah, I've realised in all three of these videos I've been in a different location each time. So I'm still in a new house here, but this is the actual office area, the loft, where I hopefully will be doing all the recording from now on. And yeah, it's kind of getting there with things, and things are in order now and in place. Well, starting to get in place anyway. We've got a new Ace of Spades rug, which is looking really cool. But enough of me chattering on, let's get on to the main business, which is this month's My Geek Box. So once again, I will point out at this moment that this is not a sponsored video. They've not asked me to do this. I pay for it with my own money and everything. So yeah, it's, you know, there's no bias towards it or anything. They've not asked me to do it, so just get that out of the way now. So here we are. This is this month's My Geek Box. I have no idea what the theme is. I don't even know if they're still keeping themes or anything. I think they got to a stage where I think the first one I did was the last one they were doing a theme for, and then from then on they're just kind of doing any random thing. So I guess we'll have to see what the hell is in here. So the first thing that I come to is, oh my god, it's Slimer. It's Slimer from Ghostbusters. It's Slimer from Ghostbusters. Oh, Goosebusters. I said recently. Let's get Slimer out of the bag. It's Slimer. That's a really well made, kind of plushy little thing. It's made by a ghost named Slimer. Monsters everywhere. Collect all the monsters at monsterseverywhere.com. So there we go. I don't know how the focus is on that, but he's looking. Oh, there we are. It's looking pretty cool there. So Charlie, he's gone. Charlie is gone. Looking at what's in here, I think this is all going to be very randomised, but I'm very happy with the first thing that's come out of My Geek Box. Second thing looks like it is a DC Comic Kid robot character. To be honest, there's so many of these little characters now with so many things and so many different names. I'm kind of starting to lose track, but obviously these are all DC comic characters. So there's, you know, things from Batman, there's a Joker, there's Superman, there's basically all those characters on there that you can collect and everything. So let's see who we've got in this one. I think Chris has forgotten the scissors again. Hang on. Oh, of course it's a bag within a box, because it always is with these things, with these mystery character things. I must admit, out of all the kind of mystery box things, that's probably the coolest kind of art style that I've seen, with all the kind of drawings over it in the background and the kind of black and white style. But anyway, let's get into this again. Always get the scissors out, and let's just hope, for someone who doesn't claim to be the biggest DC fan of all, that I actually know who this is. And oh yeah, I definitely know who this is. I mean, it's oh no, he's been decapitated. Now it's just the head of Batman. Looking very chirpy there, I must admit. But yeah, he's kind of come away from his body. Let me just. I'm guessing that is meant to happen, because his cape very clearly comes off, but I'm not sure if that is actually meant to happen or not. So let's squeeze Batman's head back on his body. That's a sentence you never think you're going to say. Ow. His ears hurt me. How fucking dare you, Batman? Anyway, there he is. That's Batman. So yeah, I do know that, and that's again a pretty cool little, neat little toy to go along with Slimer. Oh wait, it's actually worked. Yay, he's not broken anymore. So there we go. There's Batman. So we've got a T-shirt, which I think they're kind of promising each one. I've also seen something very interesting, which you don't seem to get. Oh, and it is Captain America. Again, something that I would not claim to be a big fan of. But I know someone who is, so he could always have that T-shirt, and he's not looking anymore, so don't tell him I said that. But yeah, again, top quality, really. I don't want to say high quality, but they had pretty decent quality T-shirts. You know, it's not something that you think you're going to put in the wash and it's going to like just dissolve and melt away. But yeah, it's quite a decent T-shirt to have there, Captain America. Very nice indeed. So the interesting thing here is a DVD. What the hell is this? VHS 2. Who's tracking you? From the directors of The Raid, Hobo with a Shotgun, You're Next, and the Blair Witch Project. From the demented minds that brought you last year's VHS comes VHS 2. Oh, I do know about this. I think, is it about like a group of teenagers that just like find a video and it's got all these really gory stuff on? this is a very... Oh, I've just seen what's coming up next. An all-new anthology of dread, madness and gore venture even further down the twisted path blazed by its predecessor as two private investigators on the search for a missing student break into the abandoned house and find a column of TVs littered with VHS tapes. But this is no mere movie night. As the investigators sit down to watch the tapes in search of clues, they are faced with the horrifying motives behind the teen's disappearance. And yeah, you can kind of see on the back there. Avert your eyes if you're not kind of into blood and gore and things. I mean, it's not showing up nicely anyway, but yeah, you can kind of see what that movie's about. To be honest, blood and gore isn't really my thing when it comes. I like a good horror movie and everything, something that scares you, but something that's just pure blood and guts and everything doesn't really attract me that much. So, but yeah, I mean, to get a DVD in, I mean, no matter how good or how high quality it is, to get that in a mystery box is pretty awesome. So yeah, well done, My Geek Box. Don't think I'm gonna watch it though. I've been so lucky with My Geek Box so far in like my favourite fandom, I suppose. I've already had a TARDIS from it, and now I have got the 10th Doctor's screwdriver, which ultraviolet light and pen. Oh, it's actually a pen. It's not the actual screwdriver. UV write and reveal hidden messages, slide out sonic emitter with 4 sound effects, and black ink nib included. Oh, apparently I should upgrade my Windows, but I'm not going to. Yeah, well, I suppose I should really get into this, but yeah, that looks, I don't really want to break into that. It looks really, really cool like that. Let's see if we can get in here. So the only sonic screwdriver I do have so far is the 4th Doctor's, Tom Baker's sonic screwdriver, which came in a limited edition box set thing. And that is like a proper screwdriver, it's not like a novelty pen or anything. So yeah, gonna pause it there because the recording after this bit for some reason really decided that it wasn't happy, and something happened with the microphone or something with the computer, and basically it made me sound like this.
You know, when I was having a go at the instructions, yeah, I probably should have removed cap to reveal nib. And the final thing in here is a comic. The little Batman figure is cool. That's a proper nerd show fighting, that isn't it? I thought it was meant to have a bobble head, but it got a bald head.
But luckily I was pretty much at the end of the box anyway, so this was a couple of days later. So yeah, I was showing you the sonic screwdriver that is a UV, it's a pen and a UV pen. So there's 2 little extra things that go in it. So that's the normal pen, literally just take the top off like that, and that goes on the end of it like that, and then the other one is exactly the same as that, but it's just a UV one, so like you write down on a piece of paper it doesn't show up, but as soon as you, which one is it? Do that to it, then it will show up because it's the UV light. But yeah, this is definitely more of the kind of novelty that I broke it. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not the most well made kind of thing. I don't even know if it's shown on there, but the only one that I've got is the 4th Doctor's screwdriver, sonic screwdriver, which is, it's more of a proper replica rather than sort of a novelty one like this. But I mean, it's pretty awesome sounds. That's a real one, that's a proper one. But yeah, I mean, I like the action of it, and I think the the UV pen thing is cool, but it's a bit too kind of novelty for me, really. But pretty cool all the same. I mean, God knows what that'd sort of retail at, but I mean, you'd probably, I reckon 15 to 20 quid or something in the shops that. So that's pretty cool. And then the last thing was a comic book, and it's a Star Wars one, basically sort of based around the new film that's just come out. I've still not seen the new film, which pains me to say it, but by all accounts this guy, Poe Dameron, is it? I think he's meant to be in it, but yeah, it's sort of all around the new happenings of it and everything. The art style looks really, really cool, and it looks really quite impressive. So yeah, this is the first part of this comic book series, and it's Marvel #1 variant edition, as you can see in the top corner there. But yeah, actually I've just realised I've probably been doing that, and that's been completely out of focus, so I might do a refocus afterwards to actually show you it. But yeah, I mean, this is honestly, so far, I would say out of the 3 geek boxes that I have got, this has probably been my most favourite one. I definitely think it's made a big difference since they've gone away from the themes, and it's just like you get random stuff in each one. So you know, a DVD, fair enough, a DVD I won't watch, but a lot of people would be into that kind of thing. A DVD, a comic book, you know, something from a very big BBC show, some merchandise from that. We had the Batman figurine, little, not Funko, but little type thing there. We had the Slime plushie, and we had the Captain America t-shirt, which I have given to Charlie. So yeah, I would say that this has probably been my favourite Geek Box so far. So that's my 3 months up. So I'm probably going to continue with it. Whether I do an unboxing on all of them from now on, I'm not sure if I will or not, to be honest. However, I have ordered 2 different ones, which I think they're not really as well known, but they were suggested to me by someone else on Twitter. Or well, at least one of them was, and another one I found myself. So I've just done a 1 month subscription on those, and they're coming soon. So I'm probably going to do unboxing videos on those and see what those ones are like. I think they're themed. I think one of them's movies, and I'm not sure what the other one is. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like, and you know, to compare to my Geek Box after the past 3 months. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you're into this kind of stuff, and you know, you have a wide variety and wide taste in, you know, kind of geeky products and stuff like that, then My Geek Box, for the price that it is, I think it's something like, I mean, if you go for it now, I think your first box is only £10, and from then on, I think it's like £16 a month or £18 a month, and you're getting stuff worth well over £30–40 in there. So I think it's definitely well worth it. It's nice, mixed and varied, and even if there's, you know, a couple of stuff you don't like in there, the chances are you're going to like something. So I would definitely highly recommend them. All the details will be in the description as always, so do go check them out. So like I say, guys, keep your eyes out over the rest of the month for the different boxes that I'm going to do. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head right now, but yeah, like I said, I'll be doing them before the end of the month anyway. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If it's your first time here, then maybe consider liking and subscribing. That'd be very much appreciated. But until next time, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon.